Back out on another camp, this time using the Southern Cross one. I've got 3 modifications for this tent to show you this time. So let's get cracking, get set up. It's a lot more windy than they said it was going to be. Had to take my self-wicking top off, but I've just put my walking pole across from that bush to there, and that's drying nice. So for tonight, inside the pack we've got Southern Cross 1, separated poles, got a footprint, 2 tent modifications inside there, Etherlite XT, large, foam windscreen to go under the mat, Tiger 480 top quilt, Sea to Summit foam cushion with attachment pads, food bag, socks, another hat, water filter, cook kit, windbreaker, knife, meths, and another light. A few other bits and bobs in the bag, and a foam mat there. So my usual setup. So I'm just going to get this set up right there. Very easy tent to set up. These on. Go. That's it. So just the end vents to do. We've got north the wind coming this way, so we've got the door here, so that's coming nicely through. Nice bit of aeration. There we go, need to pull that out. You can see the wind hitting there. We'll pull that flap out a bit. Right, that's the tent set up, nice and tight. There we are. Nice ventilation coming in there. Pulled out the side there. First modification is for the door. Basically, carabiner, bungee, clip. Let's stick that on. Just put the carabiner between here. There we go. We've also got an adjuster if we need one. You can take the door over, take the bungee, just take the bungee, pin it down there. There you go, keeps that nicely out of the way. So you can just get in the tent nice and easily. Nice little carabiner from Henge Hammocks. I can't pull this out, I've got a great big bit of granite here. So, got my walking pole, I've tied that around there, and that's just on a peg there. There you go, so if you're doing your cooking, that gives you more cover underneath, and you can still, if I want to get in here, I can get underneath that quite easily. So even my feet are still underneath that. So you've got lots of room. You pull your footprint back. I just have that there to put some stuff on, but you've got loads of room there to cook and do stuff. And if it's Even zip the zip down a fraction. There we go. Zips down a little bit. So if the rain came down, it would only come down on this bit here, but you've got even more coverage to do stuff and spread stuff out. We're going to lose the sun tonight. Yeah, when you set these tents up, these Southern Crosses, just make sure that these are done up nice and snug. Helps the inner. Right, I've got half an hour to get water before it's dark. I've got to go right down there. That's all the water. That should do us. Have more than enough there. Right. We've got to head back up the top of the hill. So we're having a chicken, it says chicken curry, rice and egg. June 2020, been in the freezer, so we'll rehydrate that. We'll have some sweet chilli, whole grain crisp for that. While we're waiting, we'll have some sea salt and cracked black pepper, crackers with some cheese with chives, squeezy, and a triple gin and tonic. Lovely. Very nice. Probably going to have to wait about an hour for this food to rehydrate. Seeing breath now. Should be -1 tonight. Very nice. Well, cheers. Oh, lovely. Right, I'm gonna have this and chill out. Finally got the chicken curry rehydrated. Took like 2 hours. It must be about 9:30. Temperature 1.7. Feels colder than that. They say -4 tonight, but we'll see in the morning. Chicken curry anyway. There you go, some nice bits of chicken. I've got my red light on. And some peas. And some crisps. Whew, cold. Can't see much outside. Lighthouse is still on. Tide's coming in. You might just see. Temperature is 0.9, 14 mile an hour, constant breeze coming by the tent, so it's pretty chilly. So anyway, I've had to get my legs in my down thing because it's pretty chilly. There we go. That fabric's like that, rather than it would be like that, I'd be in here. We can sort of do that. Creates a bit more over your face, which is quite nice. I'll show you that in the morning anyway. Morning. Good night's sleep. minus 2.3. It's 6:40. I need a pee and no condensation. I slept with this open a little bit. Hardly any condensation. Tiny. This is a modification. It's a little fan. I've got a light here. This is a standard light you can get. It also acts as a power pack. I've got a 40mm fan. That's been running all night. That takes out 3 times the amount that I breathe. And the difference is amazing. Right, I'm gonna have a pee. Let's have a look outside anyway. Let's have a look out. There you go. I can unzip that and the little fan stays up there. Oh. We'll do a 360. Oh, it's freezing. Whoops. Zoom back out. Oh yeah. Here it comes. Lovely. Had this vent just down a bit last night. Bit of ice there. Don't know why there's ice there. Yeah. Ooh, you see a bit of crispy frost. Gonna get my other camera on that sun, I think. Unclip this door and grab a pin. Got my carabiner on there. We can pin that back nice and snug there. There you go. And that keeps that from flapping about and dropping that frost on me. I took my Sawyer mini filter off. And I slept with that in my pocket last night, as well as my batteries. And the down's in a lot better shape. So the inner, there was no condensation on here at all. I might have by mistake, when I unclipped the door, unclipped that. So that's something to remember. When I was fumbling around my hand, I noticed that was off this morning. I think I unclipped it, so need to be careful with that. I've created a magnetic bridge. It's got a little magnet on top. That just opens it up above your head. You can see, if you like that, do you know what I mean? But if you go, I can't do it with both, but there you go. Anyway, opens it up. So yeah, the quilt just fits in. It's a big bulky quilt this. Had the air vent open there and there as well last night. Ventilation and claustrophobic reduction device. Rather than having that, you have that. Makes a big difference for me. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, I'm going to take these elastics off here. I'm going to get a brew on, I think. It's going. Much better. Right, I've just had my lemon and ginger. I'm just going to have a little nap. Just shut the door of the tent so it warms up. Giving it a little wipe on the outside on the ice. Warming up a bit. Inside we're at 4.6. And still a bit fresh outside, but it's picking up. I'll have a nap for half an hour and I'm going to have some porridge. So we're pitched over there, but the shape of the tent blends in nicely. Yeah, there we go. Blends in very nicely. .5 outside, 7.9 in here with the door open. I've got the sun on the inside here, so that hits that nicely. Then you can put that heat into the down, just sort of migrate it around and stuff, just so you're not sort of packing in too much dampness. I usually do that. It certainly takes up all that part of the tent. But as other people say, it'd be good if you just had a bit more room inside. But summertime be fine because I'll be using a smaller mat, which will be 55 centimetres. So a lot lower. Yeah, so this is the inner bridge that just opens the liner up. So open, you can put it anywhere to open any bit up you're in. Made from a couple of Jubilee clips, cut, bent, magnet in a bit of fabric, and there's a magnet on there. So that magnet just goes above the liner, and that just holds up their treat. And that's the condensation fan in a little yogurt pot. USB, if you just use a regular camping light. This one's a light and also an gives you an output. So you can just plug that in. And that just zips up. And of course the elastic on the door. So 3 really good modifications, especially the ventilation for any tent. If you want to have it zipped up and you want to just shift the air through, does the job a treat. Right, I'm going to get packed up. So that's us all packed up now. All nice and clean. Bag packed. Zip mat. Tent and side pocket. Everything else in there. Just going to close that up. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.